it's insane how fast time feels when you get older. Like, I feel like we're heading towards the end of January 2025, and I'm just thinking, where the hell did 2024 go? It's just gone like that in the blink of an eye. And I was thinking, it's so different compared to when you were younger. When time used to feel like a year, used to feel like it took forever. Everything seemed to feel like it took forever when you were younger. And now I'm in my 40s. You just blink and a week's gone. And you blink twice and a year's gone. I feel like you're just taking the Christmas decorations down, and then 5 minutes later we'll be putting them back up again for Christmas. So I thought, I've just finished work, by the way. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I just wanted to talk about that because it's weird, isn't it? How fast time feels like once you get older. And there's a scientific reason behind it all, and I think it's a proportional theory, I think. Something like that. But it's all to do with, if you think about when you're young, say when you're 10-year-old, a year of your life is only 10% of your life. So it's going to feel like a massive chunk of time. Where once you get to my age, 44, a year is only like something like 2.2%, I think it is, when I figured it out, when I worked that out, which is nothing. And it's a case of when you're young, everything's new. So your brain's constantly processing everything, and time just feels like it's a lot slower. Well, when you get to my age, 44, you're right in the grind. You haven't got time to process anything. You're just in a cycle of life, work, bills, kids. The commute to work, it's always the same. Nothing seems to be new or different. So everything just goes by in a blur because you're not learning or experiencing much new for your brain to process. But it's frightening how fast time goes once you get to this age. And it makes you reflect on it makes you feel like you're running out of time. Because you think, God, you think you haven't got the time to sort of work on anything that you wanted to work on, or experience things that you want to experience, because you're just stuck in this cycle of your life, basically. And it becomes frightening because you start getting anxious. It makes me feel anxious when I feel like, God, time's just flying by. I haven't done half the things I wanted to do in my life yet. And it's like, I was thinking, what can we do to sort of make the time feel like it's slowing down a little bit? And there is things we can do, obviously. Just slowing down. I think taking a moment in your day to sit back and exhale and sort of just reflect on the day and what you've done, and give your brain something to process and think about. Because if you're just doing the same things over and over again, you're not learning anything new. Your brain's got nothing to process, it already knows it all. So of course time's just going to go by in a blur, because that's the way your brain works. It literally feels like time is going faster. Obviously it isn't. But it's a scary, scary feeling, I think, when you sit back and think about, God, where's the time gone? Because last year it was just gone in a blur. Last year for me was a pretty stressful year. It was just work. Typical problems with modern day life. And never got to work on anything really. I got this YouTube channel started. I haven't really had the time to sort of put all of the dedication into it that I wanted to, but other than that, it's just been a monotonous year of doing the same shit over and over again, just paying the bills, going to work, life. And it got me thinking, what can we do to slow down time, or at least feel like time is slowing down? And it is a case of just experiencing new things. You have to give your brain something to process, something new. You know, like, you can imagine you can probably not remember half of the days that you had at work last year, but I bet you can remember the holiday you took in Spain or wherever you went on your vacation, because that was an experience that you enjoyed, that your brain had time to process. That's a good memory. That's vivid memories. And the regular stuff, just, I can barely remember what I had to eat yesterday. Never mind any experiences, because if it's not a new experience, it's not going to stick in the brain, is it? But yeah, it is scary. But there is things we can do. It would be so nice if you think you could have all of the opportunities to just experience, like, not everybody's going to get the chance to just quit their job and like go backpacking around Thailand or something, but like, fair play to anybody who has ever done that. Fair play, because them are the kind of experiences that are going to slow down time and make you like appreciate your life more, because you can experience these new things. Yeah, but even simple things like just talking to somebody instead of, and I mean like spending time with somebody properly, not like sitting with them on the couch and scrolling, you know, because that's not spending quality time. Spend actual time with someone you like or love, like your wife or your husband or whatever, because those are times where those memories are going to stick. They're the memories that are going to slow down this sort of illusion that time's going faster than it actually is. And technology as well, that's another reason. You think years ago you had speed dial-up internet, that used to take ages. You know, you had to wait for letters in the post. You know, buses were always running late. They're probably still running late. That's not going to change. But you know, you had to wait for things. Now everything's just instant. You know, you've got movies from Netflix at your fingertips at the press of a button. You know, you've got you've got next day delivery with Amazon. You know, and you've got notifications pinging on your phone 24/7. Everything's bang, 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 bang. We're speeding life up through all of the technology that we've got without even like realizing it. So I think it's like little things like just turning your phone off and putting it away, forgetting about it for a few hours, spending time with people you care about, going for a walk or a hike somewhere, you know, experience the nature around you. Those are times that are going to be like, give our brains something to process, give us that feeling like time's not going as fast anymore. So do me a favour, go in the comments section and just write the word time. And if you want, give us an example of why you feel like time's just flying, because I'm sure, well, I know I'm not the only one who feels it. I think everybody who gets to my age, in their 40s, feel like life's just flashing by in the blink of an eye. So let me just know, what do you think? Do you feel like time's flying? What do you think's the reason for it? And what do you do to try and like feel like time's slowing down a bit? Because it's frustrating. It's scary and frustrating. When you feel like you're running out of time and it's just going by in the blink of an eye, and you haven't got time to scratch your backside, never mind work on anything you want to work on. It's kind of frightening. It's a thought-provoking thing, I think. So yeah, drop that comment in, and don't forget, by leaving a comment as well, it's letting the algorithm know that you've enjoyed the video, you've watched the video, you know, and it's going to push it out to more people who might be interested in this kind of content. Not to mention, it's going to help my channel grow a little bit better as well. When you like the video, leave a comment, hit a subscribe. It's all good for the algorithm, and we're all just trying to spread positive messages and help each other. So yeah, get that done, and thanks for listening, and I'm going to go to bed because I'm knackered. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good night.